Hello there and welcome back to RoadCraft. Yes, we're back on here once again, going to be continuing our single player playthrough. But first, it is Monday for me, so hopefully y'all had yourselves a great weekend over the weekend. As well as I'd like to thank and welcome all of the new subscribers that we had gained over the last week and over the weekend. You guys are awesome, and also thank you to the people that have stuck with me this far. You guys are also awesome. It's great to see the channel continuing to grow, and it's all thanks to you guys. You know, hitting that like button, the subscribe button, all the wonderful comments, and of course, the people who have hit the join button to join the Invistas team and support the channel financially. A huge thank you to them as well. Even you just sitting here watching this video pushes it through the YouTube algorithm to push the channel out to more people. So a huge thank you to everybody. Anyway, now that we've got that out of the way, let's go ahead and hop on into it. Let's go. Alrighty then, and here we are in the map. So we actually got quite a bit done last time, which was great, and we're going to get quite a bit done this episode as well. I'm not going to make any promises, but I want to try and finish the map today, because I already know what's coming next. Even though it says we're 55% of the way through the game, which this seems to kind of say that as well. I do want to try and finish the game today. It's taking us way too long, and we need to get a move on of this for this map. So also we have tons of stuff, tons of materials, and whatnot. And of course, as is per tradition at this point, we're also going to be collecting all the toys and all the barrels on this map as well. So not only can we get the maximum amount of finishing this map to 100%, we're also going to get all the collectibles too. So that way we can get a bunch of money, and we can show you guys where all the collectibles are as well. Yeah, one of these times I need to go through each map and like do a I don't know what you'd call it. Do like a kind of like a show you where all the collectibles are on each map type of video. I think that'd be pretty cool. Also, here soon as well, I do want to... where are we at? Where are we at? Actually, I don't know. Oh, we're all the way at the port. Actually, that's perfect. Okay. Let's get out of here. Also, I've noticed all my games are slightly louder after an update. I hate when Windows does that. Maybe there. Okay. Yeah, I think good there. Okay. It's like when the video game is there we go. When the video game is overdoing your own voice. I don't know if it is actually. I mean, the audio levels look good, but the audio levels always change from program to program. So it's just like the auto levels will be here in this program, and then the next program, you know how it goes. Okay, so I want to put these valves in here. So we got to cross over the where they had the oil spill, and we had our crane just kind of sitting here. Yes, looks like it's still covered in oil. I need to move that so I don't have to drive around it. All this stuff is all oil soaked, so it'll never dry pretty much. Like, yeah, if you get gravel or dirt or anything like that soaked in oil like that, you have to remove the dirt because it'll almost never dry. I mean, eventually after years it will seep in and the ground will finally dry, but it takes a long time for that to happen because oil is a bit thicker than water. So it takes like 10 times longer. I don't know if that's actually true, if it takes 10 times longer, but I know it takes a long time, because you always see, like, if somebody has like a gravel driveway and their vehicle has like a... Okay, so that's where I need to put... Where are these valves at? I think they're... Oh, there they are. Hello, Urch! Wait, this isn't the valve, though. No, that's not the valve that they want us to use. Let's actually grab that mission real quick. This one. Oh, they're at the port. Oh. Yeah. I guess that's a good excuse for me to hop in here and move this one away. And get that one out of here. Stupid phlegm. Very phlegmy this morning. That's what happens when you, when you smoke for years and then you quit. And then it just never truly goes away. Be dealing with that for the rest of my life. Sucks. Okay, so yeah, those are the boxes over there. Now, no, that's a non-destroyable fence. But yeah, as I was saying, it's just like, yeah, you always see the people that have got like a slight oil leak on their car, and they're, when they park on a gravel driveway, if they park in the same spot, for years, that oil spot never truly dries up. I mean, even after they leave, it sticks around for a long time. It's like, yeah, that's just how it goes. What is happening? The heck? Oh, my vehicle's doing the jig again. Yeah. So if you see my vehicle doing the jig, that means my CPU's not happy at the moment. Which is funny because the game plays just fine. It's just the vehicle jig. If we can back in here. Yeah, we had to stack up our containers. I'm actually glad I left myself a little bit of room. I completely forgot the valves are back here. They were back here behind this little spot. Alrighty. So we should be able to put both of them here. We're trying to get the port back up and running, and that way we can actually start selling stuff if we want to, because in this game the materials on the map do not transfer between maps, which is actually a good thing between progress, because then you could be like on one of the maps that gives lots of iron and really boost up the amount of iron beams and pipes that you have, and then the rest of the game becomes trivial. So I see why they made that decision. That'd be very interesting, to say the least. If it wasn't that way, anyway. Oh, hey, stay there. No. Okay, we're good. Strap cargo. Okay, it's a bit heavy for me, but that's okay. We'll get her done. Like this vehicle is invaluable to me. This one here with the crane. It's the better mule with crane. However, they did make the other mule much better. They added some big tires to that sucker, which is it's going to be invaluable when ultimately they add achievements for hard mode, and we have to go back through the game to do hard mode. That'd be amazing. All right, let's drive down through here. Breaking phlegm, damn it. The thing is in order to clear it, like I have to like mute my mic, right? But I have to wait like 3 seconds after I mute the mic for the mic to actually be muted. It's very strange. It's because I've got the, I mean, I do have a cheaper mic setup, but I have the mic set up where all the controls for the mic are going through a little tiny soundboard. And I say tiny soundboard, this thing looks like a freaking toy. It's so funny. It's just like, if you were to hand this to a toy shop, they would actually look at it. If they didn't look at it too hard, they would actually think it was a toy for like 3-year-olds, because the buttons are like really big, and they're kind of like rubbery, you know. Unstrap. Yeah, and the reason that they're like that is because it's all RGB style. I mean, you can't really do too much with the RGB. It's not the greatest, but like you only have a few colors to pick from and whatnot. It's nothing fancy. And people were like, that sounds pretty fancy. It's like, no. If you knew the price I paid for it, you'd be like, oh. It's like the cheapest you can possibly get for it. Oh, I didn't know there was another valve here. Okay, this is not gonna work. Nope. Other way. I hit R for race there. Oops. That's an old mechanics joke. And you see people that's you know, see people that like they were parked forward facing away from their garage or whatever, and all of a sudden the garage door's got a bunch of damage to it with a vehicle in it. It's just like they must have hit R for race. They're like in a hurry, so it's like R is not for race. It doesn't stand for race, damn it. Doesn't make your car go faster. Although there are settings like that in some of the newer cars, like comfort mode and like sport mode and stuff like that, which is kind of funny because that kind of thing was oh no. All right, the river can have that one, which is kind of funny though because that kind of stuff is like in video games. This is like, and they managed to make it for real life cars. It's like, ooh, I don't know, technology may be going a little too far with the vehicle thing. Me personally, I like my classics. Definitely a car fan, but only like older stuff. I'm in the way. Okay, that one was definitely a pain in the ass to get to. Alrighty, let's get this rolling. Get this other valve installed so we can get the oil operations back up and running and whatnot. Very important. Even though they did have a big old oil spill, it is important that they get up and going again. I imagine this is one of their big exports, so this for this area is oil, which is a very crazy market. Unstrap. Okay. And valve goes in. Boop. Nice. Alrighty. Well, that's pretty much the game. That's RoadCraft for you. It's like, wait a minute, SnowRunner.
You replaced those valves like a true pro. Judging by how happy the Port Authority is, no time to rest on your laurels, though. It appears some of the oil tanks from the depot across the river have sprung a few leaks. Could you grab them and drag them to the port before anyone notices?
Okay, what now? What do you want, Kelly? These. Take out the breached fuel tanks from the port. Bring the cargo to the river base. Oh, let's do that. Let's bring the cargo. Oh, we got to deliver the object, and then we need... Oh, this is the 10 logs thing. I remember this. It was kind of stupid, actually. We actually had trouble with this one because the detection for the logs was kind of smaller than the area they marked out. So it's just like we had like one log in there that was like buried underneath the pile of logs that just wasn't being detected. But yeah, it's just like, hey, this looks, you know, this is like SnowRunner. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's made by the same devs, but this game is, I would say, way better than SnowRunner. And if you are a big SnowRunner fan, hey, guess what? Oh yeah, the port, look, the port's up and going. Sweet. What the heck is that noise over there? Calm down there. Is there like vibration? Is that the... But yeah, now that they've added the hard mode to this game, you know, players that really enjoyed SnowRunner are definitely going to be like, well, this game is much better already. I mean, this game, in my opinion, this game was definitely better than SnowRunner because you could make your own paths. If you could do that in SnowRunner, that game would have been much better. If you could, like, build little bridges and if you could, you know, drop sand to basically modify terrain to make pathways safer and or make your own pathways if you wanted. I think that game would have been much better. Although I did thoroughly don't get me wrong, I definitely thoroughly enjoyed SnowRunner. I played hundreds and hundreds of hours of SnowRunner. It was definitely one of my favorites. After Mud Runner, it was just like, oh yeah, SnowRunner, really good. But then yeah, it's just like eventually though I did get tired of SnowRunner after some of the like much later maps. Actually, it got to be too much. You know, just doing one mission could take you hours. It's just like, no, I'm done. I'm done dealing with this. It's too much. It's like if it for one mission takes me 2 hours because I have to cross 3 separate maps in order to get there, and I have to take a very specific route, and I'm driving, you know, on average 2 miles an hour because I don't want to tip my vehicle over and lose my load. Because then I'd have to come out with a crane to rescue it, and it's just like, I'm done. This is too much. Even with mods, even with like really good mods, that some of the missions still took forever. It's like I'm driving over these tracks. What is happening over there? He's like, yeah, just too much. Too much. Yeah, and plus this game allows you to actually build full-on asphalted roads, like, for example, this one here. And you don't have to do all the deliveries yourself, you know, obviously. They do have the convoy stuff, but the convoy stuff is it's like mission only. It's not like you can set them to deliver something for you that the game wants delivered. So we're gonna have to cut down a bunch of logs. Ugh. I'm also gonna need a log truck, a small one. Hopefully they add a log trailer to the trucks as well. That'd be really good. Just need to get rid of that stupid semi. I hate that semi so freaking much. It's just such a pile of crap. Oh, and if you're wondering why we're not in hard mode already, it's like, why don't you just switch to hard mode? It's like, because you have to start a brand new game. If you want hard mode, you have to start a brand new game, brand new company, and all your map progress gets reset. Or not reset, I should say, because it's a completely different... It's like having another save file. That's exactly how it is. You have to start a brand new save file in order to play hard mode. Because hard mode changes so much about the game. I imagine that's why they did it like that. It changes just so much. It's really hard to just implement it into an already progressed game. We're going to need a crane to go and get those tanks. I think we're going to need a crane to go get those tanks. I don't think I can grab them. If I remember correctly... Yeah, let's swap to the other mission real quick. There we go. And like I said, I don't know if we're going to finish the map today, but I want to, I definitely want to try do some of these missions. Yeah, this game's quite good. So yeah, this episode might end up being a little longer than normal. I usually try to do an hour for these, but try to make a lot of progress on the map. It's not something that happens easily, though. Because trying to make all that progress. Okay, so we can grab this tank. Alright, actually, you know, I might go for the far tank. Let's see if I can make it. I remember you have to go around this way, though. Or at least this is the way I went. Yeah, we'll go for the farther tank first. Oh, it's on the other side. I think we can still cross, though, can't we? Here. Ooh. It's a little deep. A bit deep. I mean, which is to be expected. It is a riverbed. You know what's also great about this game? This game is really great about displacing water around when things change. It's really good at that. I've never tried to pour sand across a flowing river before. We should try that sometime. Like, find ourselves a small, like, flowing river and then pour sand across and see what happens. I bet people probably already have done it, but that would be definitely fun to try. See what happens. I bet what's probably going to happen is either it's not going to let you pour the sand completely across there, or it's just going to flow through, because the water that gets displaced by sand normally is, I think, a different layer, possibly, than the water that's in the river. Just speaking from experience on the whole map. Like, yeah, see, now that we're in here, you see how it kind of has a different effect to it. Now that we're in the river. Yeah, it's definitely definitely seems to be a different layer of water. Yeah, I've made maps with the SnowRunner map builder before, so tool that they released. Alright. Though, yeah, doing it this way, I'll just have to do one tank at a time. Maybe try to grab both tanks. that'd be funny. Okay, come on, sit. There we go. Right, sit in there. Okay. We're out of the river. Oh, not out of the river, but we're out of the danger zone. a little bit dangerous there with them rocks. I hope, you know, I mean, RoadCraft is already successful. It's like, I hope it continues to be. I hope they continue the trend of what they've been doing. So they've been a little bit better than they did with SnowRunner with the DLC and stuff. It's just like, yeah, the DLC as well. That's the other thing that kind of turned me off from SnowRunner was the DLC. It also got way too much, because it's just like, why is there so much DLC? Come on, man. It's too much DLC. Hey, there's going to be a new game coming to the channel here very, very shortly. I have the game, I just hadn't played it yet. Yeah, because we did Dying Light 2 a long time ago. There's Dying Light the Beast has just came out not too long ago. It was like the 18th. And because I pre-ordered, I didn't pre-order. God, no. But because I ordered the... It's insane. Is it going to stay? Looks like it might stay if I detach. Oh, stay. Oh! Dang it. But because I ordered the Ultimate Edition, I got the Ultimate Edition, that's what I bought. I got free access to the to Dying Light the Beast, which is pretty freaking cool of them, you know. It's like they're giving away basically it's a $70 game is what they usually charge. Nope. Stay. Oh, come on. Alright, stay. Yeah, buddy. Let's do it. That's too good. I love it. Alrighty. I got myself a screenshot of that. I don't know if that'll be the thumbnail or not, but we'll see. Oh boy. Ooh, I don't know about this. Let's put her in low gear. It's nice and slow. Okay. It's not going to end well, is it? Nice and easy. This would never work in real life. It would never work unless it was specifically designed to be stacked. Which could happen. I mean, you could like attach like the bottom and the top to each other, and then have like the framing below it that supports the tank. Have a U-bend in it so it goes around the tank below it slightly. Although I don't know if the weight would the tanks would have to be built pretty sturdy for that to be a thing. We got to get out of the way. Where do these need to go? They said they needed to go to the port, right? No, they need to go here. Okay. Oh, that's right, because the tanks spring a leak and we need to put in new tanks. And there's 2 new tanks just hanging out in the river randomly. What the heck, man? Ooh, ooh. Looks like they removed the old tanks for us. That makes sense. Ooh. Okay. Oops. And then let's unstrap those. Good. All the way up. Come here. I'll swing you around. Put the far one in first. Okay, we're gonna have to move forward. There we go. That way it doesn't put it in the... Okay, I'll have to back up. Come here. I'm too lazy. There we go. Hey. Yeah, we're max level, but unfortunately.
Good job. This smells. Actually, I guess it's a complex fragrance. Oil, sewage, and money. Could you say it smells like victory? I suspect you're well and truly over oil and pipes. Can't say I don't feel the same.
Okay. We also got a bunch of infrastructure requests we can take care of. From the port to the river base. That is easy enough. Start plotting. Let's get all of our routes going if we can. Oh yeah, these are big semi trucks. I remember this. I'm glad I asphalted that road. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little bit of a weird thing. Instead of like plotting a route to go around this corner, because these are semi trucks, what I want them to do is I want them to go all the way over here and then turn. And we'll delete point. Okay, you got a little bit angry, but there we go. So what the semi truck's going to do is it's going to hit this point and then immediately know it needs to go left. So, and then hopefully that should be more than enough space for them to make that curve. I'm going to try to keep them on asphalt as much as possible so they don't get stuck. Okay. Have them cross there, cross there, cross there. And then have them cross there. Then we'll have them take all the way this way. Trying to take care of there we go. So that's what you kind of do on a 90 degree. There we go. Okay, it is going to be interrupted. I should be able to make that turn, though. I'm going to put the points in between the points. I wonder if that route's done. I should check on that. Maybe. All right, where do you need to? You need to go this way. Okay. All right, so let's have you go up here. Oh, they had problems with this slope, if I remember correctly. Okay. Dispatch. All right. So, first things first. Let me check the completed routes. So this one here, all rewards complete. So let's go ahead and cancel the route. Clear it. Okay. Then we'll watch these semis go along. So they're going to send out... Whoa, what happened to you? Why did you just randomly drive off? Okay, we're going to have to fix that. All right, maybe it was a little too sharp for him. Oh, and then let's see what the semi-truck does. Oh, well. They said nope. Okay. Why did they just drive? Oh, it tells you how they drove there, too. Okay, I don't know why they just drove off. Did they edit this even more last time I was playing? Okay, dispatch them from there. Let's see what happens. So they should hit this point and then go, oh, my next point's over here. Okay. So that worked there for that vehicle, and this vehicle's probably going to do the same. They almost run over these. I don't know what these are. They're in the way, though. Oh, yeah, that screwed them over. Oh, my gosh, the semi-truck. What happened? See, the semi-truck is able to do it just fine. What is happening down there? Oh, that other truck actually did make it. Yeah, the semi-trucks do just fine. I want them to take a little bit of a wide route around that just so they don't get stuck on stuff. Okay. Alrighty. And it looks like he's making it in. Nice. Alright. They did struggle to get up this hill. I might have to sand it.
Good news! The spare parts for the power station are all unpacked and ready to be installed. Our guys sure know how to do their jobs. Unlike one port authority we both know. Now, you need to guide the convoy carrying parts from the river base to the solar station. Just make sure all the new inverters and panels get there. The terrain is rough. And I'd hate to explain why we need more replacements if any get broken.
They did, like I said, though. They did struggle to get up that hill. Okay. Alright, from the river base. Okay, so we'll do that in a little bit. What I want to do is I do want to get rid of this log thing. Let's go ahead and reset. Or reset to the river base. And we're going to go cut down some trees. I'll show you what that's going to look like, I suppose. Open up garage. Do I have anything for... Oops. I do have this for trees, which is a much better version of this, I suppose. Do they have anything in the shop? That's for logging. That's a much better vehicle for hauling logs around. Not really. They do have this one, the log forwarder. Let's view this. Okay, it's got a pretty nice claw on it. And it looks to be stability and mobility is 3. Stability is 4. Mobility is 3. It's got the cargo bed, 18 tons. All right, let's look at which one. Oh, this one's a log grabber. So yeah, this one right here is the one I have already. Yeah. 18 tons versus... Yeah, okay, so that one is the better one. All right. All right, let's grab it. I bet originally that's supposed to say cat. If you paint this yellow, I bet it's by cat. It definitely seems to be. All right, well, we got the money, so eventually I'm going to own one of every vehicle at the very least. All right. Let's go down to our loggers. There we go. No, not paint. Deploy. All right, we're going to go grab some trees. I'm going to go find a forest. Which... Oh man, yeah, this thing does have some pretty good capability. Oh, all right, we're gone. We're out of here. This thing's fast. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, it was just over here. There was a little forest, wasn't there? I mean, there's a couple of trees around, but I want to get to an area where there's a decent amount of trees to cut down. And right down here is a decent amount of them. Oh, dude, this thing is amazing. Oh, get this for logs. Oh, yeah. I'm quite happy with this. Oh, it doesn't even have... It doesn't have any stabilizers. I'm going to lift the crane up out of the way, because I'm probably not going to be using it. Well, we'll see. We'll see the capability of my machine here. And then this thing. Let's go ahead and get it down there. It's way faster than this. This thing's so slow. I think this is the best one, though, for cutting down logs, though, because it's got a lot more capability than that other one, and it's got a lot more speed. It's probably about twice as fast, I'd say, of that tracked vehicle. Now, normally you see these with, like, the little tracks on the wheels, the little rubber tracks you can add to the wheels themselves. Which actually, those do exist. There's like these special tracks that you can actually add to these wheels, to the wide wheels, and it gives it a bit more mobility. There's a tree to cut down right there, but we'll grab that one in a minute. I'm just going to grab the closest tree roughly here. Let's go ahead and cut this one down. Give me your tree. You're mine. All mine. Don't know why we need logs, but we need logs for something. Okay, now this process is to my right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it nice and close. And I need to kind of aim this as well. Just to make sure it... Something like that, maybe. Okay, that did not work out as nicely as I wanted to. Alright. So yeah, we're going to be using the claw to put the trees in, because yeah, that did not work like I wanted it to. Come here, tree. Yeah, let's get a little bit closer. Maybe we'll be a bit higher. Yeah, it's... Okay, something is definitely a little buggy with this. I've had this happen before where it just doesn't want to act correctly. It's very strange. Okay. Then we'll need to hop into this one. Nope. Oh, that's right. If you hold this key, There we go. I can swap. Oh, this crane's a lot faster anyway. Jeez, this thing's fast. A fast freaking crane, man. Oh, I can't go any lower. What? Why can't I? Lower. It doesn't have any, Oh. Oh, how weird. Okay. Yeah, it goes up when I do that. Interesting, okay. So I have to move the truck. Actually works quite well, though. Better than the other one that I was using. Alright, let's get this out of the way. And because it doesn't have any, anchors, it actually works quite well that it doesn't, like, knock over the stuff. Alright, I'm going to get myself 10 logs, and then we're going to get them loaded up, or get them over there for that mission. Alrighty, so I've got all the logs. I went ahead and pulled the extra log out of the zone, so now we'll see if we'll see how this works out. This might work out good, or it might work out terribly. It's in this spot though, and it's really annoying. Hey, it worked this time. Good. Last time we had such a problem with it.
Looking at all the distance you just covered there got me thinking again. I know we're not doing that much in the grand scheme of things. I just sit here and help you help folks. But what could really be better than this? Makes me feel like we're both doing something useful. Feels good, don't it?
We're both doing something useful. Right. It's like, well, I'm sending you the mission information. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, you could probably replace you with a computer system, but yeah. Right. Okay, so before we do that, I do want to go ahead and take care of all of these, oh yeah, let's take care of the river base too. Okay, so start plotting. Alright, so from the river base to the solar station. There is a road we need to fix up there. In order to get to, I got two, well, I don't know about that one. That one might be okay, but this one definitely. There's a spot we've got to, we've got two spots we got to fix, really. Actually, what I could do is I can take a look at that. So yeah, this spot definitely needs to be fixed. Because they're going to be pulling semis, I'm sure. This spot, let's drive over this spot right here. This spot should be fine. Yeah, I mean yeah, it's good. Yeah, so here's the solar station. They want us to go up this way, I believe. Okay, so there is a spot we do need to fix. It's like we need to get this route up and going so it gets going while we do other things. Okay. Oh, that does remind me too. I do have a very specific vehicle. I'm going to pull it out just for fun. But it's something I've learned recently, and I did not know this existed. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, it's going to be under... Let's look at the river base. So if we go over to the river base, and we... Is it under here? This one. Deploy this. This actually will deploy materials to wherever you need it, by the way. See, activate resource zones. Oh, engines aren't running. Oh, I thought it was running. That was that vehicle over here. Yeah, this vehicle, if you activate the resource zones... Wait. What did I do? Oh, that's recall vehicles. Never mind. Yeah, activate resource zones. So you can put in and take out resources out of your storage. You could bring this to wherever you need it to take out of your storage, so you don't have to pull from these garages. This thing is incredibly useful, as well as, yeah, it's used to recall vehicles as well. So what we could do is we could recall that, we can recall that, we can recall that, and we can recall that. I think you can only... Oh yeah, you can recall these too. Or is it trying to... Yeah, you could recall any of these to where you're at, by the way. So yeah, this is incredibly useful, this thing. I'm going to go ahead and open up the garage. I am actually going to recall that thing. Oh, we got the bridge layer, too, from the expansion. We don't really need it. Yeah, let's retain that. So the one thing I am going to do is I'm going to buy one of these, which I believe is a thing we can use. Well, I mean, this one would be good, too. I don't think we... Well, actually, we might need to bring materials up there. That might be actually a really good idea. Instead of just bringing this, like, bring the big one. Bring the big one. This one does both, so... I believe you can respawn vehicles to this as well. Oh, let's get out of the way of that semi-truck. Yeah, they have... The only one that had trouble with the hill was the one with the 2 generators on it. Now this thing, if you don't know how this thing works, this specific vehicle, this one actually is very specific. It uses hydraulics to control the trailer. So rather than relying on the tracks to control and turn, it's actually using hydraulics to turn it from the rear. But also there's a drive line that goes from the front to the rear trailer, so that the trailer also has power. So, and then also the super wide tracks and everything. It's going to be damn near impossible to get this thing stuck anywhere, even because the tracks are so close together that you can't high center it either. So that's pretty cool. Oh, let's go ahead and activate that mission. Track. So we're going to do that route, and then I want to do the electricity routes as well, if we can. Okay, I believe I'm going the right way. I hope I'm going the right way. Also, the inside of this... Oh, I mean, your knees are going to suffer, but it actually looks pretty comfortable over there. It's got padded interior as well, so it's very well insulated. Oh man, this is a cool vehicle. I just wish the mirrors in this game worked. That would be nice. Man, the motor on this thing, is this diesel? Yeah, it is diesel. It's very quiet, though, the diesel motor. And it's like a newer age diesel. But yeah, we'll be able to recall our vehicles to this, and then we can get all of our vehicles to fix this road very quickly, which is pretty nice. So we're going to do a bit of the game's name here, and do a bit of RoadCraft. So unfortunately, if you're ever asking, you cannot clear the sand off of asphalt roads. Where the sand is, you can see where the sand's drifted over. In the game itself, the way the game handles it, that sand is a different material to the asphalt road. So that's 2 different materials right there. So they're not laying on top of each other because they can't really you can't layer it like that. Only the player stuff can be layered over itself. So the way this map is built, that sand is there. So you can't go in there and scoop all the sand off of the asphalt road and clear it, unfortunately. It's just the way the game is built. I don't think they can really fix that. There's no way they'd have to completely rebuild the maps again in order to... Or they'd have to rebuild all those spots again on each of the maps just to make that be possible. But yeah, so that spot right there is just not... So the only way to handle it is to pour sand over the top and then maybe asphalt it if you like, or whatever, which we did say we were going to asphalt all of the roads that we needed to fix the spots in. So if we need to fix a spot for a route on an asphalt road, or if it's an asphalt road and it's got sand drift over it, we're going to fix it via asphalting like we have in all the other spots. So, all right. So what we can do is we can go over to our... I guess we'll just go over to vehicles. Enter vehicle. We can recover this over to the mobile operations base. Now this does cost points, so be careful with it, but I have 100 points, so it's not like Oh boy. You put me in a very precarious position. Good thing this thing is tracked. I would probably not be able to get out of it if it wasn't tracked. This thing has a very low clearance. So yeah, getting it to off-road is like damn near impossible. It's only tracked so it has an easy time, but oh, wait a minute. I could just go in. What am I doing? I could just go in this. In garage now. There we go. Yeah, give me that. Oh, no, not that one. Give me that one. Recall. Oh, dude, this is nice. Dude, this is so nice. This thing is OP. Super OP. I love it. Please don't change this, devs. It makes my life so much easier. I mean, yes, I have to use points, but it's good. If you want to balance it out a little bit, maybe make it cost like 3 points to recall a vehicle that way. Like if you're recalling vehicles like this. No, we want... Yeah, I want this one. Recall that. Okay. Dude. This makes building so much faster. I don't have to travel across the map. I bought this really early on, too. Because I thought it was cool. And I did not know it had this power. Did not know it had this power. Oh man, this thing is a beast. It costs 120 grand, but that's also on easy mode, so. Alright. That's scouts. Did I have my dump truck in here? No, that's... There it is. Okay, go ahead and recall that. Alright. Okay, we've got everything over here. I do not have any sand, though. Where are we at? Okay, so the sand quarry, I'll just back up. Let me go grab some sand. Back up down the road. Man, they made that like super easy. Now, if you do hard mode, you're not allowed to do that anymore. Which, like I said, once they add achievements to hard mode, we'll go into hard mode. Well, maybe not once they add achievements, because they'll probably do that before we finish the game entirely. And I would really like to get into the DLC. I would not want to start over just for the sake of getting achievements. I'd want to finish the game first, and then we can go back through into kind of like a highlight reel of each of the maps, doing hard mode. Because once you're in hard mode, since it's a new save, you cannot pull it out of hard mode. Once you're in hard mode, you're stuck with it. in that save file, you are stuck with it, which is good, because then it ensures there's no cheating. Alright, put this on low gear. I did make myself a little bit of trouble. I should have backed up. That's okay though. We'll get it fixed. Yeah, I should have backed up to the other end and then poured it across. Like, so now I have to drive around it. Good thing this thing is tracked. Best dump truck in the entire game. This is the beast. And because the person that bought this game for me, which is a really good friend of mine, he bought this game the day before it came out, I ended up getting early access to this thing. I'm not a fan of, I'm definitely not a fan of pre-orders, I'll tell you that, but never kill. But it was actually kind of nice to have it. Even though it was a bit buggy when they first released it. It still is kind of buggy. They didn't fix everything, but... I'll tell you what, though, I can't wait to get access to that, or get around to playing that Dying Light the Beast. Hopefully it's good. Because, you know, Dying Light 2 was okay. I wasn't a big fan of it. Yes, you could get around the world a lot faster, a lot easier, and there was a lot more... It was cool to traverse the city and stuff like that, but, you know, a lot of the aspects of the game were just kind of meh, in my opinion, or rage-inducing as well. We had so much rage happen. Okay. Move that out of the way. See, we're doing a RoadCraft. It's in sand flattening mode. Oh, what am I doing? Come on. Let me just do this. Recover. Back to the river base. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Open garage. I have a new vehicle from the other map. Oops. Okay, there we go. Where is that vehicle? There you are. Retain. Okay. I believe it's going to be under road building, probably. Yeah, there it is. This one, I have this from the other vehicle, or from the other map. So yeah, this one is a lot better of a sand machine, or of a sand flattening machine. Yep, and we'll just use our points. Can we not change positions? Okay, it's not where you look, it's just... Oops. Yeah, this thing is freaking cool. I love it. And it's tracked. So it has no issues whatsoever. It's basically the cable layer, just without the actual cable layer portion on it. Looks like you can put a gooseneck trailer on it. I wonder if they're planning on adding trailers, like actual trailers. That'd be much better than what they currently got. Sand flattening mode. So yeah, if you put this into asphalt mode, it like turns the blade, and then manual mode. And there's marching mode. There's sand flattening mode. So freaking cool. And this thing is super wide, so we could do this all in one go, no problem whatsoever. Just because of how wide this sucker is. It's so good. So you get this on the Sojourn map, I think? Is that the map? The map with all the orange trees. I'm gonna go over it one more time to kind of ease the bumps at the end. So they're a little more flat. But yeah, this thing, it does like a super wide freaking swath. Makes sand flattening so much faster. Okay, let's go and get this out of the way. Perfect. And then just because we can, and they're already here, let's go ahead and do a RoadCraft and flatten it out. Or flatten it out, asphalt it up. Oh yeah. Lay that down, baby. Beautiful. Ah, so hot. And people are just like, what? It's just like, asphalt, it's hot. Very hot. I believe the asphalt, like, when you want to lay it down, that you want to lay the, like, the ideal, I think, was like around 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Something like that. That's like the prime, like smoothing and whatnot for asphalt. Where, you know, my experience working at DOT, although I've not worked for DOT in many years. It's been a while. I don't remember all the information, but yeah, one of the things they taught us about asphalt, though, is you do have to, like, the reason you have to lay asphalt when it's during the summertime and they don't do laying asphalt and stuff during the winter is because asphalt does not retain its temperature as well during the winter time. So it has to be done during the summer, and the ideal conditions is a nice sunny day, roughly 80 to 90 degrees, because that's when it retains its temperature the longest, and you have more time to smooth it out and roll it before it gets too cold. Because if it gets too cold, when you're trying to smooth it out and roll it, you're going to go to roll it, and it's not going to flatten, and it's going to be bumpy and stuff like that, because it's just not going to be nice. So you do have to, there is a prime temperature you have to keep it at to make sure it gets, and get it rolled and stuff before that prime temperature goes, before it falls out of that range where it's no longer malleable, essentially. All right, well, that's fixed. Okay, let's get ourselves our route. Objectives, main, track, open. I gotta use the keyboard for this because the controller is not precise enough. Start plotting. Okay, so they're immediately going to come out and go this way. I do like that it shows you which way the vehicle's going to be facing when it hits that point. It does give you a little bit more info. We'll just keep them in the middle of the road here as best we can. This one we got to be a little bit careful, so take them to the outside of the corners. That way they don't try to turn it too sharply, because they're going to have a trailer. And it'd probably be best to take them around this way. Yeah, because they do an estimate based on where the next couple of points are. So kind of like a racetrack, but like the opposite of a racetrack, like outside of the corners rather than the inside. Yeah, they're taking the opposite of the apex. Okay, and that gives them right over the thing. The trailer obviously isn't in the correct position. So then we're going to take them to the outside here. That way they can turn in. So they need to go up here. Oh, L to delete point. That's right. They changed that. I got so used to the older system. Okay. Alrighty, so first things first gonna be this truck. And we'll see how they get along here. And this is one of the major problems of the system that the developers have not fixed yet. Is where the AI end up pushing the slower AI in front of them when they're first deployed like this, and it just causes havoc, as you can see. They have no detection of the vehicles around them. They will just slam into everything, and that screwed him over completely. He might be able to back up and fix it, but yeah. He ended up getting screwed over, or he screwed himself over by trying to push himself past the other semi-truck. Yeah, they definitely need to fix that for the convoys. Don't put the slower trucks in behind them, or the slower trucks in front of the faster ones, or, just do something different. Definitely do something different.
Great job! The first batch of spares has arrived at the solar station. Now, if somebody could install them at the western side of the station, and do the same at the eastern side when the rest of the spares arrive, well, I'd sure be grateful to that someone. And I definitely mention that someone's outstanding performance in my report. Don't you love going above and beyond?
Kelly, listen. Look, all right? Doing my damnedest hardest out here, and yeah. Like, Kelly, okay. Let me sit you down and tell you how things are gonna go from here. Funny. Okay. So now the harder portion of this one, we're probably gonna have to time lapse this one, I think. Let's go ahead and enter this, and I want my crane back. Oh, that's right. I wanted to do the electricity stuff. Yeah, you know what? Let's time lapse the electricity stuff. So this one from a source to this. Oh, we don't have. That's right. We don't have power yet. Okay. Oh yeah. How's that other infrastructure? So this one's still going. Completed. There should be one going that's completed. Yeah, this one right here. Okay. Let's go ahead and cancel that route. And then clear it, because we no longer need that. Yeah, so these ones right here. This one's connect electricity from a power source to that. This one, where is this one? An electric field. From the electric field to the power substation. I don't see that power substation that it wants. Is it this one right here? I have no idea what power substation it's talking about. Whatever. Electric field to that. Yeah, so we have to wait for these until we get the solar station online, and then we can start running power from different places. All right, so in order to do that, we're definitely going to need a crane. Crane, here we go. So this is the one I want. All right, let's go ahead and recall that one. Oh man, this is gonna be so good. And I'm just gonna cheese this one as well. So I might have to make a lot of trips, but it's definitely faster than loading it all up in a trailer and then driving the trailer the short distance to then deliver each one of them. So, but yeah, you definitely need a big crane for this particular mission, because there's a lot of spots you can't reach with the small truck. You might be able to. I don't know. I'm just gonna... Actually, yeah, the mule might be good too.
And we're just going to, basically, this is how I'm going to play it. I'm going to activate my crane. I'm going to go over, I'm going to grab the big thing first. Like I said, I'm just going to cheese this. And then we'll have to deliver this up there. But yeah, you got to put all the solar panels back in place here. Which shouldn't take too long. Yeah, the mule might be good to grab all the solar panels and drive them. I think I might do that. Get the mule down here. The big crane for this, though, definitely, because this thing does not fit. If I remember right, this one does not fit within the thing. So, we might put one panel. I don't know. Jeez, it was not happy about doing that, was it? There's that one. Yeah, some of the panels you just can't get to via roads, so it's best to just grab them and go. Like I said, I might get the mule down here to do some of them. Because we got to do this one, and then we got to do the field next to us as well, so. Yeah, that's gonna take a minute. Definitely. Alrighty, just about done here, putting in the last panel. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip it. It actually didn't take me too long to get all these in place. I was like, yeah, I don't think that's going to be necessary. Alright, so there's that one, and now we got to go back down and basically grab the other side, and I'm going to flip over. Oh, saved it. Saved it. It's much easier to do this with the mobile crane, because a lot of these spots are pretty hard to reach. But I did manage. I did manage to also flip this over, yes. There was one of them I was trying to get to that was just over there where the crane is, and I was trying to get really close to the cliff, and I was going very, very slowly, but yeah, one tire kind of slipped off the cliff edge, and the whole truck went. It's just like, well, we're done. Oh yeah. So now we just got to get the last 4 here, plus that big old box we'll probably have to use with that, but it's only 3 panels left. Alrighty. We'll have to bring the big crane over to grab that box. I mean, that box, I think, well, I don't think it fits in this one. I think I've tried. It's just the bed is ever so slightly too small. These panels fit in here pretty snugly. And we can get these loaded up and then basically get them delivered over to these spots. So there's 2 spots there. We could probably sneak in, well, I don't know, actually. We might need the big crane for that. And then there's 1 panel over here, which would be pretty easy to get to. Then we drop off the box there, and then that'll get this solar plant up and going. Alrighty. So putting in the last solar panel now for this side. Nice. I love how I'm getting experience when I'm already max. Yes, clean them off. Get those solar panels up and going again. For this region, solar power is definitely really good, I would say.
All this work you've done, but parts of the power grid are still down. I don't know about you, but that just annoys me. It makes me want to get it over with. So, the plan is to redirect the power from the solar station to the central distribution substation. You'll need a cable layer for that. Then...
Of course.
What was it? Oh, yeah. Bring and install a new transformer. Sounds easy enough. And you don't even need a cable layer for that part. Think you could do it? Thanks in advance.
Yeah, of course. I figured you wouldn't need a cable layer to move a transformer from one spot to another. What the heck? This lady, man. Ugh. Like, what is wrong with her? Okay. So yeah, we've got a bunch of infrastructure. This one's still operational. Or you take from an electric field to the power line and so on and so forth. So, okay, so in order to get power over there, we're going to need to lay cable. At least we do have a way to lay the cable. We're going to end up tearing up that road, unfortunately. I don't think there's no way to get power over there. At the current moment. This one right here. An electric field to this, to the central one. Yeah. But easy enough. We do have a recovery point. Oh, whoops. Let's go ahead and recall vehicles. I don't know what vehicle that's going to be. Probably this. No? This? Ah. Alright. Deploy that. Alright. Gravel cable layer. Very nice. This is just like that that bladed vehicle. Okay, so we need to go from here to there. Yeah, we're going to end up tearing up that road, I think. Unless we can get to one side of it, but I don't think you can... Yeah, we're just going to have to follow the road. Screw it. There's just no way. Now, however, I will be doing this. Where did my... Oh, there you are. Yeah, let's get out of here. I'm going to grab the transformer first and then take it over there, because if we don't do that first, we're going to have a fun time, to say the least. I'm going to try not to follow the road the entire time, but yeah, we're going to end up with issues, unfortunately. Running power. So yeah, we'll have to do this first, and then we can do all the electrical requests. Because yeah, it's gonna be interesting to run all that. I think I will do the time lapse for that though, because a lot of those are just running the cable from one place to another. They're just normal infrastructure pieces. Well, some of them are. We'll be able to do some of them, I believe. Well, we could wait until we get the other power station up online, but that's okay. We'll get her done. We'll get her done. It's like, can I grab it, please? I know this can do it. I've done it before. It's not great to haul this on this truck, but it's like it can be done. Up. This cable up. We might have to haul it sideways. Let's see if it'll let us strap it. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, that's how we strap that. We strap it over the coils. Yeah, because that's always a good idea. Oh. Okay, low mode. Low mode. Please don't flip over. Okay, now we can go into high mode. It's a little less. Oh, it's very tippy. It's very tippy. My dump truck's in the way. Oh, my cable layer's in the way of that route as well. Hold on. Right, you can go there. And you Alright, you can go over there. Alright, and then you... Oh, let's get out of the way. Low mode. I'm gonna drive around that rock. That thing would tip me over. Alright, we'll just have to be nice and easy down this little road here. Just try not to flip ourselves. I don't know if I'm going to be able to install it, though. What? Why? What? Why? Why? What is happening? Help! Oh! Ooh. It's like SnowRunner all over again. But at least in this game, I could do something about that if I wanted to. I could definitely fill that in and smooth it out. Oh, this route is absolutely messed up already anyway. Okay, off we go. Stay away from those metal sheets, because that definitely about flipped me over. Because apparently those metal sheets are made of unobtainium. Oh, 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 careful. I love it. Trying to get it there. Oh, low mode. Okay, I think we're on the flat again. This thing is not meant to be hauled by this truck. Definitely a balancing act. Oh, low mode. Nice and easy. We'll avoid the bump as much as we can. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting this in here. Wait. Nope. Can't go through the fence. Can I? Nope. I'm gonna need the big crane. That actually kind of sucks, because I was really hoping. Wait, maybe I can get to it from the other side. Or did they block off the other side? They blocked off the other side, too. They want you to use a crane for this. Because, yeah, that's not reaching. I can give her a go. Let's see, if I was to be holding it. Nope. Not even close. Okay, I'll go get the stupid crane. Yeah. Alright. Alrighty, so finally got a crane over here. Actually, I ended up flipping out my way and had to recover it again. It's like, no! Alright. Okay, there's that portion of it. Now we just need the cable layer portion. Get power over there. Okay, now a little bit of a trick here, because you can't see the electric field where it wants you to connect to or connect from or whatever have you, is if you you hold the action button to do the trench digger actions and you just tap it. Just tap it twice. You gotta tap it twice so it deactivates, but yeah, you can see it, that's where it wants us to go. Okay, so right about, yep, right there. Okay, we immediately got to cross the road. Well, like I said, this route is actually screwed anyway, so you know what? I don't care. Oh my god, yeah, this road is trashed anyway. Hopefully we don't need it for anything else. Yep, just gotta This label, the cable layer is definitely one of the coolest machines, I'd say, of this game. It does some of the coolest stuff. Except for the mobile operations base. The mobile operation base is pretty useful. And it's cool, too. This thing is, like, really nice. And it is a little slow. Oh. Why can't we break to that layer? What the? Oh. I don't understand why it was so angry there, but whatever. Like I say, yeah, we'll just follow the road. Because there ain't no other way to go for a lot of this. Stuck up against that hillside. Plus, yeah, if I wanted to make this road decent enough to drive on, I would have to overlay sand over the entire thing. It's just like, that's just not... unless I need to pull a route down here, I would never fix it. Say to hell with it. Jupiter! We're definitely not going to finish the map today because I'm running out of time to get this particular episode done. So yeah, it's just going to be one of those things that we tried. We definitely got pretty far. I think we got to rebuild one more solar plant and then we're pretty much done, other than running all the electricals everywhere, which is going to take a fair amount of time. Trying to find like the best routes and stuff like that. Okay, cool. We don't have to follow the road anymore. I'm just gonna go up here. Burgerberg! You can do it! Try to avoid those rocks. Nice. And we fixed it too. Look at that. Beautiful.
Fired work. The central distribution substation is all powered up and has nowhere to go. The whole point of the exercise was to give power to Tipple. But the power line to the town is out. I risk being called predictable, but guess whose turn it is to deliver the resources needed to repair it? You guessed right. So please get rolling.
Whatever. And we can complete that task that once. This one here. That track. Transfer resources. Done. And wants us to do a route from the desert base to the municipal power station. Start plotting. Where are we going? Oh, I remember this one. This one is not an easy route to plan. I believe when I did it, I came up this way? Or which way did I go? Because we can't go down this. So we have to go this way. So then we have to go up this way. And around. Okay. Should be easy enough to plot a route to. I just don't know if they're going to make it. We'll try. Oh, good. They're not sending crappy trucks. They're sending, like, off-road vehicles. Like that one. Now, we did fix this road entirely for them, so should be no big deal. Then to just travel right down the middle of it. Try to keep it in the middle as best I can. Okay. Because we had fixed this entire road. We freaking asphalted the crap out of it. So we might as well use it. Getting up here for them, I think, is going to be a major issue. We might have to lay some sand down. I'm gonna hope that they'll be good enough to climb this. Because once they get up here, then at least they're on a dirt path. Okay, yep, and then we need to go that way. Hopefully they can make that. That's going to be fun to watch them try to make that happen. Almost there. Oh, whoops. I went too far. Okay, so they don't have to make that turn then. Good, good. Oh, we got a little bit of a rock cliff right there. Alrighty, dispatch vehicles. Let's see if they make it. Alrighty, this is going to be fun. Watch the other truck do it just a minute ago. Good lord, man. Oh, they're getting a little confused. Why are they getting whatever? Sweet. That substation has now rebuilt itself. Not that one. This one. So now there's power up here as well. Very good. So that route is functional, by the way. They didn't have any trouble. It was the pickup truck that was having the most amount of issues. Oh man, and they're gonna send this thing? No. This is not gonna have a good time. Well, I mean it might, but the pickup truck, that Ford like F-350 or whatever it was, definitely had issues with some of this getting up it. I was hoping they would keep sending the big trucks, but whatever. Okay, what else? What else? So yeah, we could definitely do these, but like I said, I've kind of ran myself out of time for this. So from this to this power line here. Oh wait, that'll be quick and easy. Okay, let me grab my cable there. We're actually completing a lot of the routes by... Or completing a lot of the infrastructure stuff, so we need to get it to Tiffleton? Type? Whatever. Yeah, because we can just run it right down this road. Easy enough. I'm going to get that ran just real quick like. Actually, can I run it down this way? No. No, we can't. We'll just follow the road, whatever. No one's going to use these roads anyway, right? This road's an absolute mess. Anyway. Woo! Down the road we go. That's our only option, pretty much. I mean, this one actually had an option, but I've kind of hit that stage where I'm in the I don't give a crap phase. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, turn. Didn't want to get hooked on that power pole. But there's power cables right here. Why can't we just use them? Like, what the heck, man? Oh, I might have screwed myself over a little bit. See if I can run it right next to the road. Come on. Get up on the asphalt. If we keep doing this, we'll just make a ditch. Just until we can get past them rocks there. Like, I know. We'll have to... There we go. We're gonna have to go across the road here in a second. Because we need to get up there. Yep, and how we do that is we just do this. We go until it picks it up. Then we should be able to just... Yeah. Oh, this does not look easy. Come on, you can do it, cable layer. You can do it. Almost there. Just a few more feet. No. No, please. Oh, come on. Just a few more feet. Yeah. Is that going to fix this? So it's not going to fix it, but... Okay, so this one... Oh, we got to bring 5 steel beams over here. Oh, if I bring the... If I bring this, we could definitely do that. Or I could bring this back to... Yeah, that's actually an idea. If I go over here... Because this is also, like I said, this is really cool. Actually, you know what? Just take the whole damn machine. How do we get over to... Is there an easier way to get over there? Yeah. Well, we'll just go. So if we take this over to Tifletown, we can just offload the beams up top there. I mean, we'll have to get up there via this vehicle, but yeah, we'll be able to just... If we can place it right over the icon, hopefully it should allow us to... It should allow us to do that anyway. We would hope. Can I get... Yeah. It's like, can I go this way? Get back down to the main road there. Alrighty then, and here we are. Let's see. Activate zones. Okay. We're in the wrong spot. I thought we were in the correct spot, but nope. We gotta go over here. Dude, this thing is amazing. And it traverses the area so well. It has no issues. Alright, activate resource zones. Okay, so we need the front square. Or the square of the main vehicle here. It can't be too close either, it looks like. Looks like we need a fair bit of space to get that placed. Activate. Activate. Recall? Okay, that works. Activate. Activate. Okay, that worked there. Alright. Hopefully the steel beam... If not, we might have to push them a little bit or something. Okay, so... Now we want... we need a second vehicle to be able to activate the... They have to be close enough. I think the game was trying to deny me what I'm trying to do here. Right, so if I get close enough to this, can I use this vehicle to, yeah. Okay. Look at that. Beautiful. That was, feels a little bit cheaty. But we did manage to fix their electrical power line tower now, which is amazing. Alrighty. So now the only thing left is to do this one. Yeah, that's the only infrastructure one left. Open. So where does it need to go? From a power source down to Elamir. Yeah, that's gonna take me a minute to get over there. Okay. Yeah, so basically I'm gonna have to go from the desert base over. With the thing, and then what we'll have to do is go from this power substation down to this here. Open request. I think that's the objective as well. Restore the municipal power substation. Yeah, that's this. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me get a cable layer and I'll lay some cable over there. Alrighty, just about done with the laying of the cable. This is the last thing we'll be able to do today, unfortunately, so we'll have to leave everything else for next time. But next time we'll definitely be finishing the map, I think. We're pretty close to the end as well, which is very good. Alright. I tried not to tear up that road too much over there. Might have tore it up a little bit. Okay. Let's go ahead and open that objective and confirm. Alrighty. Goal complete. Flux and flow.
Oh, I just received a task that seems like the perfect palate cleanser. How do you feel about helping promote science? The beauty is that you don't even need a PhD for this one. Just bring a truck of supplies and some generators to an archaeological dig nearby.
Okay.
You know what? I think you really nailed that last task. Just like all the others so far. Before you arrived, this place was cut off from the world. Had no water and no electricity either. And look at it now. Well, still not much of a looker, but you really resuscitated it. Feel the accomplishment yet? Sometimes it's delayed. Don't know about you, but I could really use a weekend poolside with one of those little umbrellas in my drink. Anywho, I can almost see the end of the task list now. How about making it a real home run? I know you're up to it.
Lady, you haven't done nothing but sit in a chair and give me orders. And you're like, I could really go for a vacation right about now. It's like, you're so lucky I'm all the way over here and you're all the way over there. Or I'd give you a stern talking to, missy. Be like, oh, I thought he was going to go violent with that. It's like, no. Anyway, so yeah, we'll leave this up to next time. We should be able to finish this, though. All we got to do is clean this up and then fix up this solar radiance lab. And then, of course, deliver this over there and then get all the toys and stuff. So I think we can get that next time. But unfortunately, though, that is going to be it for this episode of RoadCraft. So yeah, we got quite a bit done. We actually got a whole section of new stuff done as well, which is very, very nice. And we've got pretty much all of the map has been revealed, which is also very, very good, including the spot. Has the spot been revealed? The spot has not been revealed yet. So past this container right here, I believe it's up over this way. Roughly. We can put a custom marker. And it's roughly right about there. That's where that third barrel is. So what you do is you go past the sand quarry here and follow these little white containers. You can see there's one there, and if we keep going, there's one there. and then just over here you'll find the barrel. So you'll definitely know when you find it because it's got a very special thing. Oh yeah, and then these are 2 mission vehicles as well. So yeah, we got quite a bit to do next time, but we can get those done. But like I said, unfortunately though, that is going to be it for this episode. So I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I'd like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see on your screen right now. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.